Hello everybody, Quack Shooter here. Welcome to the channel. We're going to talk about the 66 inside partner press. I'm going to run it 5 times. We'll put the profits over here. This is the 5 times. I have 76 in each row. If you hit the 6 and the 8, you're going to need an extra $3, plus you may need a pass line if you're the shooter. I'm not going to be the shooter except for maybe the first one, and then from that point on, we can do with the extra $10 whatever we will. Let's go ahead and get things set up. So this will be, I'll go ahead and be the shooter on the first one. But we're going to put 66 out here. Put $5 on the pass line. And this other $5, if we need it, will be to pay the $3 on the 6 and 8, which I'll explain here. So, since we have 3 units on each number that we're playing, if we hit the 5 or the 9, the 6 or the 8, doesn't matter what we hit, we get $21. If we hit the 5 or the 9, we're going to press it up to 20. So that's just basically taking that $20, putting $10 on the 5 and 9. They're both at 25 at that point. And you collect $1. Excuse me. If you get the 6 or 8, we want to press those up to 30. And what we'll do is we'll pay $3 to make them, so basically you got 36 between the two numbers, plus 21 is 57. You pay $3 to make it 60, and then you get a $30 6 and 8. And that's the general rule. We're going to go ahead and get started. 5, 4, 5, 4 will be my die set, and we'll see how it goes. So that's going to be a 9, 5, 4, 9. So, like I said, I can show it to you. 21. So you put 10 on that, 10 on that, keep $1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is 25, 50. So bring that over. You press the 5 and the 9 up. That's going to be the point, and we'll collect $1. Now we still need this possibly. If we hit the 6 or 8 now, we're still going to press those up. If we hit the 5 or the 9, at this point, we're going to pull everything down, and we'll pull it down to some minimal bet. So 5, 4, 5, 4. And that's going to be a 5, so that's going to pay 35, and we're going to bring things down. So 35, and not sure what we're going to do yet, but this is going to be all ours. Now, I think probably our best option is to just play a 6 and 8. Just $6, 6 and 8. Or we could, put some odds behind the line and play the 5, play the partner number. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to do 6 and 8. 5, 4, 5, 4. Collect a couple of times, and then we can start doing interesting things. But we're not going to collect it all. So got our 2 and out. So we'll go ahead and put this up here. Well, we'll do it this way. So that's our return from the first row. Along with this, We're going to lose that. So let's try this again. Now this time it's going to be a random shooter. And we got an extra $10 to play with, so we could put that on the 4 in the tent. Well, actually we got to keep 3 out. Never mind. We got to make sure we have $3 available for the 6 and 8. So random shooter coming. We won't have a pass line. So we'll just throw it out there to go 11. Doesn't mean anything to us. And we do work to come out. And if for some reason the player hits a 7 on the come out, we're done. We're not going to play anymore on that particular shooter. Now, we would have brought the 20 out, blah blah blah. You know the drill. I'm gonna move these up. Collect $1. It's a 4. Now we're looking to get a 5 or a 9. There's a 9, right back on the 9. So player hits their point. We collect our 35. And then we'll go ahead and pull everything down. And do the same thing. We'll put a 6 and 8 out there. We don't want to put too much because we don't want to give too much of our profit back. Alright, then we just roll it out and see what happens. There's a 9 again, so we're back on the 9. We're not too worried about it. Doesn't matter. There's the 8, that's good. So there's 1 hit. We want to get 2 of them. We want to recover those bets before we start pressing or anything. There's another 8. Perfect. Alright, so we have recovered our bets. There's another $7. So at this point, next time we hit something, we'll either press it or we'll add something in. There's a yo. Another 8. All right, I rolled that die there. So there's an 8. We'll go ahead and we're going to press that 8 up to 12 or 4. Yeah, 12. All right. So at this point, it doesn't matter what we hit. We're ahead. We've got our money back and some profit, and we're just looking to press that 6 and 8 up. We might expand out to the 9 and the 5 again at some point. There's a go. Another 8, so that's going to pay 14. So what we're going to do is we're going to split this. We're going to move the 8 up to 18, and we're going to collect 8. We're going to press whatever we hit. Let's put it that way. Now if we hit it again, that'll give us 21, and then we'll think about what we want to do there. There's a 6. So that's going to pay 7. We'll press that up. Collect $1. Okay. And a 4. And another 6. Alright, so same thing here. It's going to pay 14. We'll press it up 1 unit. So now we got 21 on both of those. We're doing pretty well on the profit. We'll see if we can do something different now. There's another hard 6. Alright, so 21 is the payout for this. So what do we want to do? We can bring in the 5 and 9 again and collect $1, which I think is what we're going to do. 5 and 9, and we'll go from there. There's a 6 again, another 21, and we're going to collect that one. And there's a 9. It's going to pay 14. We'll go ahead and get 15 for 1 and collect. I think from this point, we're just going to sit here and collect for a little bit. Let's see what we can come up with. There's a 6, 21. Go ahead and give them $4 and get a quarter. And there's a 9. It's going to be another 15 for 1. And gonna have to. Okay, 15 for 1. Alright, so we've actually got 100 in nickels right now. So we're going to cash those in and get a black chip. Now, when you're at the casino, it's not so easy to do that, but because we have control of everything, it's easy for us. You just end up with a big old stack of stuff. Alright, so there's a 7. So we're going to lose everything out here, but we'll just go ahead and add that. So that'll give us our 66 inside, and what we'll do is we'll take these, and instead of putting them over there, we'll just stack them up over here. Sounds like a plan to me. Alright, so take this, bring it over. We'll go ahead and color this up. So there's $10. So we had a pretty good run that time. 123 and returned on that one. So we did pretty good. So we're on our third run. Now I gotta do is find the dice. So there they are. Alright, next shooter. Oh, actually no, 5-4. It's a random shooter. Random shooter. Well, let's say they're a 3V shooter and they kind of just set them up and throw them. It's going to be an 8. I'm not going to try too hard to keep them in line and all that stuff, but you know, it may just work out just fine. Alright, so 21. Well, actually what we're going to do, we're going to pay them $3 out of this. We'll get 2 back. So I'll leave 7 there. And we'll just press these up to 30. And 8 will be our point. And 3632 we're doing. Yeah. It's going to be a 3. There's a 2. Takes a little bit more time to do it this way, but at least it, you know, you're gonna have different kinds of shooters. Some of them are gonna be good, some of them are gonna be not as good. That's a 4. There's a 1 back here. Two. Alright, there's a hard 6. It's going to pay 35. And we're out of this hand. again, we're gonna go ahead and put up a 6 and 8, one each. And try and, whoops, I forgot this is our semi dice setter. He's a dice setter. He may not be a controlled shooter. He just sets it up and throws. So it's going to be a 6. It's going to pay 7. We're going to collect for $7. So 3, 6, 3, 2. And another 6. So now we've recouped that money as well, and we can start pressing. 3, 6, 3, 2. It's gonna be a yo. 3, 6, 3, 2. And 7 out. Alright, so yeah, we made an extra $2 there. That's always a good thing. Now let's go ahead and get this all, well, we'll just do it from over here. So here's our 4th shooter. Now let's try not to scatter the chips all over the table. And this will come over here. We'll go ahead and color up this. And we'll go ahead and color up these two. We didn't do that previously, but so we got 2 quarters. So do that. So this has been a pretty good table so far. Actually, it's been a very good table. Nobody's really hit 0.7 out or anything like that. So we're back to a random shooter. And there's a 6. So we're gonna pay our $3, get 2 back, and bump those up. Oops, bump those up to 30. Probably put one of these back here. Okay, 30, and 6 is our point, and 7 out. Okay, so we're going to lose that one. Lose all this. Put another one of these back here. Sorry for the bad timing. Got an extra one? Yeah. Alright. Alright, 7 out. So basically, we get to recoup 7. Well, we didn't recoup, we just didn't spend $7. And our last one of the evening. Alright, dice are out, and it come out 7. So you know, we had the good, and then we had the ugly after we had the good. So we lost all that. We're done with this shooter. And let's see where we're at the end of this. So we had 3 good shooters and 2 not so good shooters. You may have noticed that I had to basically edit this last piece right here because I kind of messed it up previously. I'm going through it again. The results. Anyway, so we're gonna color everything up. Well, I guess we can go through here. 75. There's 100. 10. There's 5 there. So we brought back 115 from the first user, or shooter. Now I've got 100, 200, 228 on the second shooter. 125, 39 on the third shooter. $7 on the fourth, $10 on the fifth shooter. So let's go ahead and count it all up. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 25. Let's see here. Color all these up. Alright, so we started with 380. 76 times 5 is 380. So there's our buy-in. We ended up making, even with those two bad shooters at the end, 109. So decent strategy. It handles a little bit of diversity. We could have even had just two shooters with profit as long as one of them was that longer roll. The second shooter made the bulk of our profit. So awesome, good strategy. That's going to be it. So good luck everybody, and keep winning at the tables.